G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, as you can see, I've got the iCat 1 Pro from SMRC out here again, and today I'm going to test out the Wi-Fi range that they claim and the control range of 500 meters. If you watched my review the other day, it was rather windy and it actually held its own. I did have a few issues though with the iPhone. The telemetry didn't work on it, and the video, although on the Wi-Fi feed seemed pretty smooth, the actual video recording seemed a little bit glitchy. Now I also had an issue where this drone was just raising up by itself. I did check a couple of other reviews. There's not many out there, but two other reviewers seemed like they were using the Android version of the app and they had no such issues. So what I did test it at home briefly on my Android app, and there was no elevating altitude issues on a hover. But what I did find using my Android phone, which is a 5G Wi-Fi phone that I've been using for the last year before I acquired this iPhone 6s, I did have major lag, much like the ZORC Beast drone last year on the H-Fun app. And I noticed the UAV Go app that is used to control this drone, or to work with this drone rather, for video and photos and all the smart features, it seems to be like another version of the H-Fun. It's a very similar app, except the title screens and a few of the prompts are different. But I'm going to use that iPhone again today because I did have very good latency. There wasn't much latency using the iPhone that I noticed compared to the Android when I tested it out at home. So anyway, I'm out here guys, in my usual spot that I like to go to. We're going to test it out. I'm going to fly from just in front of me here, and we're going to take it out and see if we can get the 500 meters of range. Now, that first tree there, from where I'm standing underneath this old tree here, there's no leaves on it because it's in the middle of winter. That tree over there is around the 150 meter mark. Those two sets of trees further down the field are around the 650 mark. So if I can get most of the way down there with the iCat Pro, we'll soon see. We'll see if it will get up to that range. All right guys, the 500 meter range. Hopefully the telemetry will work on the app this time round for the meterage. It did last time. It was just the vertical speed was out of whack. So I'll set it up and we'll get into it. I've got to compass calibrate this drone again because I'm in a new location from my initial review. So let's see if we can get the 500 meter Wi-Fi FPV range and the 500 meter control range. They state they're both the same. All right guys, I'm going to set up the app, and I'll be back. Okay guys, now I'm ready for the distance test here. I've got 11 satellites, so we're good to go. As you can see though, at the top of the app here, look at the telemetry there. The height's just jumping up and down, so there is a bit of a glitch on this app on the iPhone. So anyway, I'm going to record some video and we'll take it up. Okay, so it's not raising up by itself like it did last time on my flight review. So let's see, is it going to behave itself and stay there? It is. Alright, so that was a bit of a glitch in my initial review. It's staying there, it's not elevating itself, so that's a good sign. Okay. Alright, so let's send it up guys. We've only got about 10 minutes worth of flight time. So what I'm going to do first is take it up. And out. Just looking at the telemetry here, I'm 30 meters up, so I'll go a bit higher. I'm 100 meters away. Let's go up to about 50. Okay, everything's looking good so far. 180 meters, 200 meters away. It stopped at 200 meters. So the Wi-Fi has stopped. So I'm going to bring it back home. Going home, it's saying. So yeah, 200 meters, guys. It's elevating itself, I can see there. I know I've got a few houses, but they're a fair way distance from me. I've done some pretty good range tests here before. I have my airplane mode turned on. So it didn't even reach the 500 meters of Wi-Fi FPV there. That was rather quick. But since I got some flight time left, I'll try out some of the features that I couldn't do in my initial review. We do have 10 minutes of flight time. Where is it? There she is. Okay, so what I only shown in my initial flight test was the follow me, which, you know, worked pretty average. So what I'll do, I'll try out the circle me mode once she comes down. Actually, what I might do is stop that home return and control it myself now. Alright, so I'll get that recording. Hopefully that will stop. Okay, I'll stop that recording. Let's bring it out here a bit. It is sitting stable today. Look at that. That's not too bad. Maybe get a thumbnail there. Okay, get a thumbnail. Alright, so let's I'll use the video button on the controller this time. Alright, let's try this circle me. I believe it's this one, and it says circle. So I'll tap on that. Just tap on that one. Sending. Oh, maybe I have to give it some control. No, okay. Let's try that again. Circle. Use that or that, yep, okay. Alright, so I'm using that one and sending. Alright, now it's doing it. There we go. Looks pretty smooth. And I can adjust the tilt of the camera as I'm doing that. Okay, so let's get out of that one. Cancel circle fly. Where are you? There it is. Let's put it in optical flow mode, which is, I've labeled this controller so I remember. See there's the O there. So let me bring it down like that. There we go. So I'm in optical flow mode now, no GPS at all. It is indicating at the top right, left hand corner of the screen where the GPS satellites are flashing that it's in optical mode. If I switch it over, have a look at the top left hand corner of the screen, GPS mode, see that? Optical flow mode. Alright, let's see how it flies in optical flow mode. It's rather slow. Let's put a speed rate up. The speed rate's this one. So this is speed rate 2. Wow, she's pretty she's pretty slow. And that's speed rate 2 in optical flow mode. Wow, that is pretty slow. I'll put it back into GPS mode. Let's take it up and take some photos while I've got some time here, guys, because there is no indication on this. Let me finish that recording. Okay, let's take some photos. I never took photos properly last time. I might use the app. Okay, oh, I over-yawed then. See, there goes that flight time again, guys. She's going home. Take some photos while I'm at it. So it did seem to behave a bit better today. Let's bring that gimbal down, 1 axis, tilt, take a photo. Still take a photo. It's gonna land on this, I've got low battery on the iPhone. How's it gonna land? Landed rather closer to the takeoff point this time. All right. So let's just I'll take a photo over there because I wasn't able to. Okay. Take a couple more photos. Sorry about the beeping, guys. It's just because it's in low LVC. That'll do. Okay, I just wanted to save some on here. That's all. Now I'm going to turn the controller off. That will get rid of that. All right. Well, guys, as you can see, it didn't reach the 500 meters range. I think I just got over 200, so I mean this is a pretty open field. Like, I've gotten some pretty good results here, even though there are houses, you know, a couple of 100 meters away from me on the side here, which would be emitting some Wi-Fi, but there would be 2.4G Wi-Fi. But I've gotten some good results with other drones like the F8 Monster and some of the other ones that I've reviewed here, F11. They've gotten around, you know, between 600 to 800 meters. Even the Snaptane SP500 toy grade got 500 meters, and I think about 400 of Wi-Fi FPV. So, yeah, good little test there. I just wanted to test it out for myself to show you the results, to see if it would get the 500 meters out here. Obviously not. Results may vary, you know, depending on where you live. If you're living out in the country, you probably would get the 500 meters or close to it, but I can only test it in my surroundings here. So I am happy that it did behave a lot better than it did on my initial review. I didn't have that elevation issue on its own, so that's a good thing. Yeah, seemed to take video when I wanted it to. It done the circle mode pretty good. It was pretty smooth, and yeah, otherwise, you know, we got the same flight time, 10 minutes out of that 1200 milliamp hour battery on board this little drone. So, you know, you're not going to get the 20 minutes flight time, guys. The motors are a little bit warm, but not too bad. Okay. I did notice since actually filming the initial flight test review that the specs on the listing for this one actually had a typo there. It did say 20 minutes of flight time, but it also said it had a 1500 milliamp hour LiPo. So anyway, they done a bit of an error there. It just does give you only about 10 minutes from this smaller battery. Anyway guys, if you are interested in this one, this is probably an okay little drone for, you know, the $93. It is under $100. It is 235 grams. You know, it might be okay just to fly short range like I did today. Like I said, it did behave itself today, which is a good thing. I'm pretty pleased about that. I wasn't too sure if it was going to have a few glitches like it did the first time round, but it just goes to show you some flights are different than others. But as far as for the price, it's, look, not too bad. I mean, you can get better drones for a little bit more, which I would recommend over this one, especially that it doesn't have an SD card DVR. It does have a slot just there, but no SD card. I forgot to mention too, in the actual user manual, I'll put a screenshot up on the screen for you guys. In the back of the user manual, it actually shows a model with the SD card slot, so maybe they're going to bring one out. I'm not too sure. Okay guys, well anyway, I'm going to cut this video now. Thanks very much for watching this Wi-Fi FPV and control distance test. It probably did fly further while I was holding the stick, but I was holding the pitch stick forward even after it cut out on the Wi-Fi FPV. But without any SD card, I don't know how far it actually went, because it would have stopped recording when I got to that 200 meter limit, guys. So in any case, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Sure do appreciate it. Feel free to comment below, and if you do like this video, please give us a thumbs up. It sure does help the channel out a bit and the actual video out a bit for anyone that's searching for this particular drone. And yeah, the links will be down below, guys, if you're interested in this one anyway, okay, with a coupon code. So I'll see you next time around. Until then, happy flying. This is the SMRC iCat Pro 1 Wi-Fi FPV and distance test. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.